guys, I'm beginning to think I was right with my theory. Hi everyone, welcome in, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emmy. If you're new here, it's so good to have you here. Today we are watching Wandavision Season 1, Episode 4, We Interrupt This Program. This show has been so wild and so good so far. I mean, I really love the whole going through the decades, different methods of acting, different fashion, different colors, everything like that. That's been really cool to see. But the sinister thing that's been going on behind all this has been very strange to see. Last episode, Wanda had twins and her friend Geraldine actually came over and helped deliver them. Now Geraldine, I thought she was a real homie. I thought she was really there for us, but then she started to seem a little bit off because when Wanda talked about her twin brother Pietro in his passing, Geraldine said he was killed by Ultron. And Wanda was like, what? And it was all very weird. And then Geraldine pretended it didn't happen. But then Wanda kicked her out of this dream or whatever. So currently, and I've had a few shifting theories throughout this, but currently I think the best theory that I have, the one that would make the most sense, is that Wanda is in denial in reality and she just wants to live this TV life because she never got that opportunity to live a normal, good life, especially not with Vision. So I think somehow she's creating this reality, and I think that's backed up because when Vision was talking to the neighbors that were gossiping about Geraldine, the guy almost kept saying, because we're all, and he never said what it was, but I'm guessing it's we're all fake, we're all part of Wanda's vision, I guess you could say, Wanda's world. So that's my current theory, and my theory is that Geraldine could be a good person that's trying to get her out. Same with that beekeeper that we saw in the episode before. There are things that are trying to get Wanda out, but I think she's just in so much denial that she does not want to. Every time something weird happens, she just rewinds it. And I think it's pretty evident that she is in control. When Vision came in last episode and was like, we've had a lot of close calls and weird things happening, she paused it and she rewound. So I think maybe that's what's going on. But who knows? I certainly don't. I think that's kind of the point. I like not knowing exactly what's going on. I really enjoy watching shows like that keep me guessing. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get into this episode. If you aren't already subscribed, I'd really appreciate that. Of course, a thumbs up is appreciated too. Also on my Patreon, I'm 4 weeks ahead, so if you're interested in both early access and full uncut timed reactions, you can check out my link for that in the description below. All right, let's go. Captain Marvel?
Lieutenant Trouble.
Lieutenant Trouble? So is that Monica, I think was her name? And this is after the blip. So she was blipped and she's coming back. Oh my god, this is chaotic. Wow.
Oh, my wife? Do you have a phone? No. I have to call my wife.
Who's she looking for?
Let me help you. Are you okay? You okay? Take it. I've got it.
Dang, be careful. This must be so chaotic and so confusing.
Monica? Oh, Dr. Harlan.
Oh, it is Monica.
Dr. Harlan, where's my mom?
Her mom?
She died, honey.
Oh my god.
The cancer came back. Stop. No, you're
The
my
cancer?
Mom is...
I mean, she may have been fine 5 years ago, but oh my god, a lot can happen in 5 years.
Died 3 years ago.
Oh my god. God, I can't imagine finding out like that. This is so tragic.
What? After you disappeared.
You disappeared in half the population for 5 years. Wow. Does this mean that she was Geraldine as well? There's so much already to think about. But I do really enjoy that they're showing us these blip moments over more things, because I've been really curious about all these hypothetical situations of what could happen to people after being gone for 5 years and then just coming back into existence. Like, it can't all be peachy, and as sad it is that she found out her mother died. I appreciate that they're showing that. S.W.O.R.D headquarters, sentient weapon observation? And that's her? And they had the symbol, so I guess that is Geraldine, isn't it?
You haven't aged a day.
And you look old as hell.
I mean, she literally hasn't aged. She's been just gone. But her mom wasn't. That's so sad.
Can't say I'm surprised, Captain.
How are the numbers for the astronaut training program?
I do enjoy that she's here, though. Like in Captain Marvel, I like the kid's personality. I'm glad that she's back.
Space is now full of unexpected threats.
Always was. Full of threats and allies.
Yeah, she knows that from a very young age.
Let's get you back out there.
Back out where?
Terrestrial missions only.
You're kidding. For how long? Whose protocol is this?
Your mother's.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What's that?
She believed you'd come back.
Yeah. God, that's so hard that she wasn't able to say goodbye to her. Be there for her at all when the cancer returned. Westview. I think that's the place where she got thrown out. I remember seeing that sign in the last episode.
James E. Woo.
Hey, it's him. He was in Ant-Man, too.
None of them have seen him either.
No. None of them have ever heard of him.
Wait, so who are they looking for?
Would you mind repeating your claim about Westview to my colleague here?
No such place.
What? The one that we're standing in right now.
I'm sorry, what town are you from?
Eastview.
What is going on?
Population 3,892.
What? Did Wanda, like, kidnap all those people?
Nobody's supposed to go in.
Well, Geraldine went in, and I think that's her. Oh, that's the helicopter that got stuck in the bushes in Wanda's yard.
No. I mean, why is it that you have an awareness of Westview?
Good question.
Wait, way to go.
Ooh, that's creepy. Okay, that's why she was surrounded when she was kicked out. Not because she was a bad person. They just literally have no idea what's going on in there. Oh my god. Did Wanda do this knowingly?
Careful, Rambo.
Yeah.
Rambo.
Why is she just touching it? Oh my god. That's why you just don't touch things. You don't know what they are. At least get like a stick to poke it. Hey! That's Darcy, isn't it? From the Thor movies. I think that's her name.
I'm a chemical engineer.
No one cares.
Yeah, the time for you to answer the question has passed. So do they just keep throwing things in there, hoping that they can get any sort of information?
We have your gear set up inside.
She's a doctor now. She's no longer a student.
What kind of data are you getting?
I'm afraid that's highly classified.
You can't see anything?
Yeah, sounds like it.
A colossal amount of CMBR.
CM.
Cosmic microwave background radiation.
Okay. What does that mean?
I got it.
You didn't even offer to help anyways, even if she didn't.
I need a TV. An old one.
Ooh, it's Wanda in her show. Guys, I'm beginning to think I was right with my theory. I'm not gonna get too carried away with it, not gonna get a big head about it, but so far all signs are confirming it. Oh, beekeeper guy. But why were there bees?
Someone must really miss you back at Quantico.
No, sir. Softball season's over, sir.
That's funny.
Someone get me a useful visual, damn it.
Oh, Oh, this would be so creepy to see.
Is that?
It looks like her.
You move at the speed of sound.
Yeah, it's Wanda.
Look, I know it's been a crazy few years on this planet, but he's dead, right?
Yeah, that's why she's doing this. But I don't know how. How did she like create Vision? But because he's like sentient and he almost is figuring it out. So that's the interesting part.
So you're saying the universe created a sitcom starring 2 Avengers?
The universe did? Now that's an interesting thought. But Wanda's in control of it. Ah. This is where it was zooming out to. Hey, I actually have that exact same mixer. I have a smaller version of it now. It's kind of cool.
Mr. and Mrs. Hart, played by Todd and Sharon Davis.
Ah, so these are the missing people, aren't they?
Then you had that embarrassing display of beatnik enthusiasm. I wore it.
Is Vision alive is really the big question. Because he is like more sentient than the other people in here, which is weird because they are the ones alive. I don't know what's going on. Maybe Wanda just can control them easier. Oh.
Well, she doesn't appear to be harmed in any way, but...
I see. So she accidentally fell in there and maybe everybody that goes in there is like brainwashed.
The next time she's washing dishes, which by my count happens about once an episode, barf. She just signaled to that little...
That's interesting because the radio didn't go on when she was washing dishes. It was when she was with that lady.
Like a retro version of a S.W.O.R.D drone?
Bingo.
But how did it change and why?
Oh, yeah. Wow, this is so interesting. So you like automatically change to that era when you go in, like the helicopter did. Maybe the helicopter is so foreign, that's why it was in color. But the blood was in color too. So I wonder if it's just like something that is really a threat to Wanda stays in color.
Radio on the side table, start talking.
Wanda.
Oh, that was his voice.
Wanda. Who's doing this to you, Wanda?
Wow.
Can you hear me?
Him saying, who's doing this to you? But I really do think it's her, isn't it?
How does a housewife get a blood stain out of
Wait.
white linen?
It jumped. It skipped.
They say a man is never fully dressed without
Nothing.
Is anybody watching the commercials? Because I'm concerned about the Hydra presence in the commercials as well. Uh-oh. He entered it. Ah, and that's why it changed to a beekeeper, because it modernized him. Oh no. His cable's gone. And it turned into one of those jump ropes. Oh man. Freaky. That is so scary. They just keep having to buy more TVs.
You want any?
Heck, I thought about it for sure. A little Jimmy Woo.
He's funny. I really like him as an actor. I mentioned this in Ant-Man, but I loved watching Fresh Off the Boat. He was the dad in that.
Twins.
I know.
What a twist.
That was my same reaction.
Did she just say the name Ultron? Has that happened before? A reference to our reality?
No.
No, she's gonna be yeeted now.
Wow, this is different.
What happened?
Oh, that's what they saw? Freaky. I wonder if she'll remember any of it when she's back. Wanda's scary. So I guess if it is Wanda, she went to this random New Jersey town because nobody would know them and know stuff like Monica knows.
Right now you are trespassing here.
I mean, it seems like maybe I was right. Wanda, you need to let everyone go, though. How are you gonna fix that? Can you just rewind? Or I guess just fix it that way?
Where is Geraldine?
Yeah. I'm very intrigued about Vision. Whoa. Oh, no.
What is it? What's wrong?
Everything's wrong. Oh, God.
Don't worry, darling. I have everything under control.
Wow, this is wild. I think I was right, but it's really sad.
It's all Wanda.
Yeah. So, are the babies real? Because he's like suspicious, which is interesting. Oh, wow. Great. Friends, thank you so much for watching WandaVision Season 1, Episode 4 with me. We didn't really progress, but we got the backstory about who Geraldine, aka Monica, is, and I think that's amazing. I love that she's in this. It's really sad to learn about her mom. Like, that's actually really sad, but at least Monica is doing well and she's doing important things. And it does seem like Wanda kind of took hold of this random, really small town in New Jersey. And it's just making everyone play out this charade, this literal TV show of what she wants her life to be like. The part that I'm still finding very intriguing is Vision, because I think it's interesting that he's like the most sentient out of them. Like, he's kind of been like, something's going on here, but then Wanda rewinds it. But I also think it's interesting, like, we saw him dead. And I'm wondering, like, what that means. It sort of reminds me, like, I have been able to, like, lucid dream before, and even though there's, like, other people in my dream, when I'm lucid dreaming or I'm becoming aware of the fact that I'm dreaming, I, like, talk to them, and they talk back. So it's still, like, a part of me talking back, but it's also the other person talking. And maybe that's why Wanda finds it most difficult for Vision, because he's just a part of her. And that's why she can't completely hide it from Vision, is that she can't like cut off one part of her brain to another part of her brain. God, am I making sense? But I'm saying I think it could be easier for her to control all the other real people going into this place because she's very powerful. But it's not easy to recreate Vision because that's just all coming from her mind, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, this just keeps getting more and more interesting, and I'm loving it so far. Thank you again so much for watching with me, and until I see you in the next video, I hope you stay hydrated, stretch your legs, please don't get arrested, and I will see you then. Goodbye.